First I thought it was just a orientation flight, but I think that they're about to swarm. I think they're going to start pouring out here pretty quick, which is really odd because I got plenty of room. 2 deeps, 2 supers, but they're really pouring out now. And when they pour out like this, and they're like that, they're swarming. So I'm in the middle of a swarm here. So I don't know where they're going, but now I gotta stay here at the, yep, there they go. I can see them when they start crawling on the freaking edge of the, they start pouring out and they start doing that, they're leaving. So they're taking off. And I'm not exactly sure where they're going. But yep, I caught them right. I'm home for lunch. I caught them right when they're about to swarm here. Because they were really getting the hot. Yeah, there they go. Yeah, I can. Wow, they're really crazy right now. Yep, there's gonna swarm. That's okay. I'm actually okay. This hive is very defensive. I'm okay with this queen taking off. They want to requeen her, so be it. There's not much of a honey flow this year. I'm just really shocked at this size hive. Plenty of room. Just decided to swarm. Look at them all in the grass there. But they're going, and I don't know where they're going to collect to, but I'm going to have to find out where they're going to collect, and I'll see if I can grab them before I come back to work. But yep, they don't swarm in the middle of a honey flow. But my guess is that there's just not enough food for this many bees. Yeah, they're gonna collect. I don't know where they're going to, but we'll see in a second here. I thought maybe it was a small orientation flight and then it was just getting bigger and bigger, and I'm like, well, this isn't normal. And sure enough, it's a swarm. Yeah, it looks like they're going high too. Son of a bitch. I was hoping maybe they would light up in a low tree and it'd be easy to get a hold of them, but they're not doing that. I don't know where they're going. Shit. Oh well. I was in this hive the other, I don't know, week ago. Like I said, this hive was just ornery as hell. I've never seen a hive that got that ornery. Every single bee came after me in the honey supers. Never seen that before. That's just crazy. So we'll see where they're gonna light up to, for sure. Let me see if I can walk around and see what's what. I had an old dead pine tree right here. That's where I would project that they would go to, is somewhere around there. I should have put I had a swarm trap sitting up there, and I didn't put it up there this year, and I should have. Maybe I can still do it. I'll put a swarm trap up, see if I can collect this swarm. I don't know where they're going. They're either in this tree right here, or they're gonna go into this tree right up there, but either way, they're going really high, and there's gonna be no way for me to get them. But it's a deafening roar. Not a huge swarm, I don't think. I don't know if they're done yet or what. Yeah, when they start crawling up and then take off, that's a key to tell you that you've got a swarm on your hands. They just come pouring out and they climb up and then just take off. I can kind of see them now. Queen must be up there. They're way up there. Way up there. That's where they're headed, all right. Ah, shoot. Let's see if I can zoom in on what's going on, like up top there. Yeah, they're probably a good 30 feet up right now. Man, oh man, oh man, that ain't good. Okay, well, I think you've seen all you need to see. I will try to, I'll try to post a video of where they end up once I find out where they're lighting up. Okay, so they're really congregating here on this, I'm on the kind of the backside. There's the hive behind it right there, but they're congregating on the backside of this. They're coming a little bit lower, which is a good sign actually. But I don't see them like landing. I'm probably waiting for her to land wherever she's gonna land, and then they'll just congregate around her. This is, I caught this swarm last year, and this is a good size. This is going to be a good size swarm. It's probably going to be a good 3-4 pounds. Easy. I did not think that that hive would swarm. Uh-oh, they're coming around me. They want to land on me, it looks like. What the hell? Oh! Fuck. Alright, I gotta get out of the way. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Breeze, come on. Uh-oh, there they go. Here. I got one bee, like, after me here. I don't know why. Come here, Breeze. Here. Come here. I've never had a swarm bee come after me before, but he sure came after me. Landed in my hair, landed at my head. Well, maybe it was the queen. Maybe she tried to land in my head. Now this is funny. These bees landed in this tree last year, way up there, and I couldn't get them. Or there was a hive that did that. They landed in this nice oak tree right here, and I could not get them. They were just up too high. And looks like that's what's going to happen again. They're going to go way the hell up there in this oak tree. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping that they would light up in this pine tree, but there's no telling. Well, actually, well, that's where they're lighting up, right there. Yep, they're right around that branch. Well, that's gettable for me for sure, right there. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave them alone. We'll come back in a little bit and okay, they have definitely settled on this branch right here. And I can barely see that, but you can kind of see them starting to fill it up. It's gonna be difficult to try to get those down, but... Hey, Brock! Brock! Come here. So this is where they lit up. You can pretty well see it right there. Nice formation of the swarm. I'll have to come up there and figure out a way to get it down now. Don't know how, but I'll probably include a ladder and a bucket, or a ladder and a box. But I'll come after work. Just wanted to see where they were going. Hopefully they don't leave before tonight.
All right, that's
okay.
it.
Well, this is how they ended. Gosh dang it. This damn sun is in the way. But there they are right there. There's a big, nice big swarm right there ready for picking. And I think I can easily get to this one. No problemo. So I'm a couple hours. I left, went back to work, and I'm back now. And the bees settled in. Let me see if I can zoom them in. And they're probably about 12 feet off the ground now. So I'm gonna go get my ladder, set it up, my box, everything, and get them in the hive, and we'll work on what we're gonna do with them in a little bit. Okay, it's about 2 hours after this swarm happened, and you know, I taped up this bucket and pole, and the swarm is sitting right up there. There's a big swarm. It's actually a really big swarm. Probably could fill 3 to 4 gallons of this 5-gallon bucket. God only knows what is going to happen here, but I'm going to give it a shot. They're pretty easily accessible, except there's one branch that sits right underneath, directly underneath the hive, and it's of course right in my way. So as I push the bucket up, that branch is going to push into the bees and probably stir them up. Hopefully most of them drop into the bucket. I got the hive set up here with 3 empty frames, some honey frames, and some already drawn out combs so they could get going right away. And it's either that or they get up in the air and they leave. The downside of doing this right here is that they really can't go anywhere. I can't move this hive after this, so it's going to kind of stay here till fall, I guess. But I don't need the ladder. I've got this position. Well, it's actually not directly underneath it, but it's close enough. Maybe I'll move it over just a hair. Right here. I've got a few frames removed so that I can easily dump the bucket in there. And so here we go. Okay, now that I got them in there, I got a little cover here. Let's see if I can keep them in there. I don't know. These are some mean bees, man. I've never seen a swarm attack before, but that's what these bees are doing. They're pissed off. Like I said, this was not a nice hive by any stretch of the imagination. So here, let them congregate back up there a bit. You know, hopefully if I get the queen down there, she'll stay down there and the bees will find her down here. So that's the whole idea behind it. These are flying in, so that's a good sign. There, let them do. Queen's pheromone is up there. Now, if I was smart, I'd have a smoker and I'd smoke that branch off, and then they won't come back because this queen's pheromone would be masked by the smoke, and they would come down here and they would stay down here. But right now, they're going to congregate. Stragglers are going to congregate back up there for now. The good news is this is my property, so I can leave this hive here and do what I want with it. I can box it up, take it down the road, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna leave this here. You know what's funny? I caught a swarm 2 months ago from a little pine tree. I did a video on it. You guys saw it. And that's how many bees were on that tree. So it was a lot smaller swarm. That was a big hive that they swarmed out of. I knew that was a big hive, but still didn't think it was swarm. Oops, the breeze is going to start trying to take this away here. Okay, one more good shake and we'll be done, I think. Okay. Like I said, these are not nice bees. They're attacking the hell out of me here. So glad I left the dog in the house. I've never had a swarm do this, attack me, ever. Out the front, let me show you what's going on here. Okay, so this is what's happening here. You can kind of tell now that they're kind of knowing that this is home, so everybody's fanning, everybody's saying they're going in. it's a done deal. So they're gonna go into this hive, call it home, and then we'll go from there. And I'll give this thing some syrup here. As soon as they settle in, I'll give them some syrup tomorrow, and let them build comb and store honey and all that good stuff. So unfortunately, that was going to be that one over there. That was going to be my honey hive. And we didn't have much of a honey flow this year, and they didn't even fill the honey supers 25% before they swarmed. I mean, the flow ended and they took off. It's called a post honey flow swarm, and that's quite common, but usually happens in August, never by the 12th of July. What's funny is that this year we've gotten good amounts of rain here. I've seen a lot of flowers. It's just that everything occurred so late that it just wasn't meant to be for the honey crop this year. I got some apples here, so my fruit crop was good. Cherries, I just picked 2 gallons of cherries from my cherry tree, and so there was things out there, but for whatever reason, just not a good honey crop. Basswood is already done. Usually doesn't finish till about the 23rd of July. It's already done, and they've got berries on them already. It just was not meant to be. Oh well, que sera, sera. Maybe next year. But that's it. And then just so you can see, they've given up being up there now, and they're not up there anymore. They've decided that's it. So they're coming down here. Queen's down here, and holy buckets, what the heck is that? Oh, it's a pine cone. Ha! They balled up a pine cone and took it out of the hive. That's funny. It must have fallen in when I shook the hive, but they balled it up and hauled that ass out of there. Funny. Okay. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.